Hey, Tri Church Network, Brad Wright coming to you in the month of November. We know that moving forward, we're all thinking about and planning for Thanksgiving, and we want to start this month by just saying thank you to you, our partner churches, our partner ministries, and our partner church members. We are reminded this month, just because we just had our annual meeting, how grateful we are for all that God is doing through our churches in our community to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Our annual meeting went so well, and we're so thankful for everybody who came out. One of the things that was shown during the annual meeting was a reminder of the history of our association, a video that we showed. And so that's going to be, there's a link to that in the comments. I encourage you just to look at it, be reminded sometimes just even what Winston-Salem looked like years ago and how much our communities have grown and changed through the years. And just a reminder that we need to grow and adapt to bring the same gospel message to our communities in some new ways. And so be looking for that in the comment section below. And then I want to remind you of a couple things that are coming up. November 2nd is the youth rally up at South Stokes High School. We want to invite you to that. And then Monday morning, Ryan Fontenot from Rage Ministries is going to be our guest for youth leaders, youth. Some of you have volunteers that work with students, that sort of thing. We want to do a roundtable with Ryan, just hear his heart for students, but also what's going on kind of a national scale with student ministry and students that he interacts with on a regular basis. Then Thursday, David Thorne from AI for Churches is going to be our guest. 9 o'clock for pastors. How do we talk about AI? How do we preach about it? Even some of the policies that might need to be written for our churches to stay ahead of the curve on AI. And then at noon, we're inviting administrative assistants, secretaries, those that maybe work with your social media, that do your website. David said to me earlier this week he could talk for hours about just what it means to have an online presence that works for your church, that represents your church well. So we're excited about that. And then November 10th is all within a week. And so I know it's a busy week, but November 10th, the guys from Mile One Mission will be here during the state convention. And so Monday, November 10th at noon in Greensboro at the Curry Convention Center, we're trying to host a lunch for those guys and have them share with guys that didn't go with us on the vision trip, share what the mission looks like in a really difficult place of our world of sharing the gospel in just some hard soil. And so come hear from those guys, their vision, their mission, what our partnership looks like, and how you and your church can come alongside them, as well as those guys be a blessing to your church in some ways. And so then we know it's going to be Thanksgiving, and we know that a lot of things are on your plate as you lead into Christmas. But right around the corner from that is our toy stores. And so your local toy store needs you. The central toy store needs you, needs your folks. We need translators and volunteers, setup teams and tear down teams, all those things that make that just a great event across our city and across our communities and across our counties. And so we want to thank you again for being part of Tri Church Network. We can't do what we do without your partnership for the gospel. God bless you. We'll see you soon.